Welcome back to Inside the Heat. The Miami Heat organization is known for its creative and innovative game presentations, and the opening night ring ceremony was no exception. The planning process began the moment the championship celebration concluded with creative meetings, video preparation, and of course, tons of rehearsal. Now we're going to take you through the creative process that transformed the court behind me into a 3D projection screen, all for the opening night ceremony from start to finish.
It seems that as soon as we finish the parade, we begin planning for opening night.
It just takes a while to have those ideas kind of galvanized, and then it's a matter of finding vendors and partners that you can work with.
The idea was envisioned to utilize video mapping that would use the court as the canvas to project 3D images and video.
The goal is to try to relive the season, not just see it on a screen, but to relive it literally in front of your eyes.
The Miami Heat teamed up with Quince Imaging to develop a one-of-a-kind mapping that would tell the story of the 2012-2013 season. It's one thing to take the images from what was a fantastic season, but then projecting it on 94 feet by 50 feet. Talk to us about those challenges.
Projecting on a court, it definitely has a lot of challenges. I mean, it's engineering, there's creative decisions that have to be made. One of the cool things that we like so much about it right now is the way that the Heat approached it. There's not a lot of people that have done this much video on the court and repurposed it for a projection mapping scenario. So this is definitely the first time that it's been done on a court to this capacity.
What we want is to really create a fiery red feeling.
We definitely started with storyboarding, and it grows from there. Sketch things on paper, move it onto some animatics, and do some rough animations, and then pass it on.
We'll make the roofs burn up.
You're going to be able to showcase those big moments from Game 6 and Game 7 and have it come to life on the court in the locations that it actually came and happened.
Visual of how they created the video to be shown on the court is going to be wonderful for the fans.
I'm looking forward to seeing what it'll look like. I haven't seen the projection technology that we're using. I think it's going to be really impactful.
On the eve of the ceremony, the rings would be delivered for both inspection and preparation.
We had our rings arrive today. They came from our manufacturing facility up in Montreal. It takes about 2 days to transport them. We send them all through secured methods. So the truck rolled in through the secured gates, and we were able to unload them, and now we're getting ready to start inspecting. The inspection process is just to make sure all stones and everything is secure. We'll give them a great polish and make sure everything's beautiful and sparkling for opening night.
That same night, the staff would rehearse the presentation from start to finish to fine-tune every aspect.
For purposes of the video mapping, for purposes of where we're staging our players and our coaches, everybody needs to be on the same page. We're going to lay the trophy out, we're going to lay the rings out, get it all set, cover it.
Well, these things just don't happen by themselves, so we got to practice just like the players do. So tonight we're rehearsing the many different aspects of what we're going to be doing here tomorrow night.
About how many people in all, if you could just give us a guesstimate, are going to be involved with probably the biggest show within the Heat?
We've probably got 50, 60 people here on the court alone. But then when you go upstairs and you start talking about our crews upstairs, you're probably talking about 100 staff that are working.
Also included in those working to help make the rehearsal flow were students from the City of Hialeah Parks and Recreation who would stand in as players and coaches.
Who wouldn't want to fill in for one of these guys and to be a part of something so special as ring ceremony rehearsal that only a few teams get to partake in?
It's just practice. The building's empty, but all your kids are fired up to be here.
Oh, they're excited. We were lucky enough to come. This is the second year in a row, and we're more than happy to be here and take part.
Everybody's going to be off the court.
The most important thing about the whole ceremony is you got to remember it's about the players, and at the same time, remember we've got 20,000 people in here that came to see a show that we can only do one time. We got to make the best of this opportunity.
Welcome back to Inside the Heat. The rings have been made, the ceremony has been rehearsed, and the banner is ready to be raised. So it's time to come together for the 2013 opening night championship celebration. So sit back, relax, and enjoy it as we celebrate the back-to-back champs one more time.
The Miami Heat ready for a banner night.
This is becoming a real nice annual ritual for the Heat.
The Miami Heat have just one thing left to do before they close the book on their 2013 NBA title. That's raise a banner and get their bling.
This should be a very fun night. We're going to try to enjoy it.
I'm ready to see the ring and the banner go up and our fans to cheer.
It's something I've been watching as a kid, so that's something that I've always wanted to do, and to get to do it twice is awesome.
Welcome to the 2013 NBA Championship ring and banner raising ceremony for your Miami Heat.
But opening night isn't just for the players.
For the fans. They were a part of this as well. We want to be able to give that part of that moment back to them.
This is something that all of us in the community get to celebrate. And we didn't want the crowd just to be standing there. We want them to be active participants.
The interactive is going to be a lanyard with a lighted stick.
Hold up your glow sticks, everybody. Get ready on the count of 3. You're going to crack them all together. 1, 2, 3.
As the lights faded, the crowd glowed, providing the perfect backdrop for a show.
Just to reflect on last year, to share the moment with the fans, you know, it was special.
This year was better than last year, the way they did it, the setup and everything, so I was amazed.
For the very last time as NBA commissioner, David Stern introduced the reigning NBA champs.
Your Miami Heat had some season last year that showed the world of basketball what determination, talent, and teamwork can do.
We think about those moments, those fighting moments, not just in the playoffs, but throughout that year.
Rebound Bosch. Back to Allen, the long shot. Allen from downtown! Take those yellow ropes back inside!
And for surpassing those moments, the team got a reward they'll cherish forever.
It don't get no better than that. Don't get no better than that. It's in the rings, man. I'm actually going to get mine right now and put it on.
Ask me the question again. Ask the question one more time.
That ring is beautiful, Ray. That ring is beautiful.
When we look at the ring, you know, as competitors, we realize what it stands for. You know, if it had no diamonds on it, you know, we know what it stands for.
We worked so hard, and we spent so much time trying to accomplish that goal, and that's a dream come true.
Mario Chalmers!
That's a pretty ring. I never had a ring with 2 trophies on it.
You always talk about, yeah, I'm going to get my ring, championship ring, but to finally see it and have your name on the side, it's a baddie. It is sort of an overwhelming moment.
You see guys like Rashard Lewis getting his first ring, guys like Birdman, you know, you're excited about that.
I remember last year opening night, me and Ray Allen was sitting on the bench watching these guys get their rings from David Stern, and he actually tapped me on the leg and was like, don't worry, Rashard, this is going to be us next year. And I was like, I hope so.
Rashard Lewis!
15 years is a very tough thing to do. Finally got me one here in Miami.
You can always look and reminisce on the ring, but, you know, having that banner grow up with the fans cheering, hearing the music, you are the champions, I think it's the best part.
When that banner goes up, it's about the team, it's about the organization, it's about the city. It says the Miami Heat.
You know, they put that up there forever. When I'm done playing basketball, I can come back and just look at, you know, those banners and have instant memories.
We have to look up and say, you know, we just raised another banner. It's an unbelievable night for us as an organization.
This is a first-in-a-lifetime thing. This could be a last-in-a-lifetime thing. You may never, ever, ever get a chance to do this again.
A great night, the perfect night for Heat and the Heat fans, a celebration of a championship just 4 months ago.
To be able to celebrate such an unbelievable feat with our fans, our friends and family, you know, this organization is great, man, and I'm happy to be part of it. It was totally awesome.
It seemed like it was a blink because it happened so fast, but you know, you're etched in history. Now it's time to build new memories.
The journey started today. It's been a long season, but hopefully we get back there.
We're focused. Last year was last year. We celebrated, we had fun, but moving forward, we want to do it again, and we'll have plenty of time to reflect when we retire.
We hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at opening night 2013, and as we relive the memories of the run to the 2013 championship and prepare for the exciting season ahead in the 2013-14 season. Thank you so very much for watching this edition of Inside the Heat. I am Jason Jackson.